Championship Wednesday presented by Dodge. We heard from the coach, we heard from the quarterback, now the running back live in Kansas City. This is Damien Williams on the podium.
Well, it all starts off with the guy who's calling it. You got Andy Reid saying, let's go for it on 4th down. So at the end of the day, all you can do is go out there and get the job done, because you're not coming back to that sideline with them calling it and let's ride it on 4th down.
Damien, I want to go back to that fourth and 3 against Baltimore. Did you really gain a lot of confidence from that play and then finally come into your own and then kind of build off that headed now into what is going to be the AFC title game?
Oh, of course, the more reps you get, and the more prepared you get, you build that confidence. And especially on big downs like that, 4th down, 3rd and short, and being able to be successful on that, of course you're going to have a lot of confidence.
Damien, the last couple of times the Chiefs have played the Patriots, Kareem Hunt was huge in catching the ball out of the backfield. How do you feel like that part of your game has kind of developed through your career?
I feel like throughout my whole career I was, considered a 3rd down back, so I was, in on a lot of those plays where you had to get outside and make those plays and seeing those guys twice a year, so I had to, really study them and figure out, ways to get open.
Is catching the ball something that came naturally to you in high school when you first started playing, or did you have to work on that as you got older?
Oh, no, I definitely, for sure, had to work on that. And if you call a couple of my coaches, they're kind of mad that they're like, where'd you learn how to catch all of a sudden? But no, it's for sure something you have to work on, and that's just hitting the jugs every day after practice.
When did you feel like that part of your game developed? Was it something, I know OU does a lot of motion like that and plays like that. Did it develop there or JUCO? When did you feel like that kind of clicked?
Oh, of course, at Oklahoma. My first day there, they had me catching tennis balls, jugs before and after, and with Stoops, it was high on his list that you had to know how to catch out the backfield.
When you think back, what's the ride been like from shoulder surgery, not really knowing the future, to now being, the premier back headed into such a big game here?
Oh, it's crazy because I got hurt playing the Patriots there, and just the whole journey from getting hurt and coming here, having, the Chiefs actually take a chance on me and being in the position I'm in now, it's something I can't really speak on, and I think that's why you see it in the way I play. I play with a lot of passion because it means a lot coming back from a shoulder injury.
Damien, you've been a backup, as you say, most of your career. What kept you going? What told you that good times would be waiting for you if you just kept at it?
I just think this is what I love to do. So at the end of the day, as long as I'm playing football, as long as I'm involved, I was cool. At the end of the day, you want to be in the position where you can be the man. And I'm in the position right now, to be that man, and I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing.
When you decided to sign here with Kansas City, it was obviously a very crowded running back room. Could you foresee standing here in front of a whole bunch of people waiting to play the AFC title game against the Patriots in Kansas City when you did that?
Not at all. This is the last thing I would have thought. At the end of the day, I know the type of player I am, and I knew I was going to be involved some kind of way. But being here in this position right now, it's amazing just because, like I said, if you know my history and where I started and where I'm at now, it means a lot to me.
You mentioned preparing for the Patriots a couple times a year when you were with the Dolphins. Is the prep here any different? I mean, does this coaching staff approach it differently, or is it kind of the same everyone when they're trying to?
Oh, of course it's different because we're playing for something right now. Miami, we played them twice a year, and if you go look back, you know the history. I won some, I lost some, and I feel like, you're an NFL team. You're going to prepare to win a game. So at the end of the day, it's all the same. You're preparing to win a game.
Over the past few weeks, how have you seen how have you seen the way that you've run some of the plays you made kind of create energy, and how have you seen the entire team kind of feed off the energy you've provided on some of those key plays?
Oh, just going out being myself. Coach speaks on that every day. He wants guys to be their self, express who you are. And like I said, I play with passion. So where I was at and where I'm at now, I'm letting that all out each time I'm on the field. And guys see that, and guys feel that. And if it's real and it's genuine, people feed off of that.
Couple more, guys. With this being your first year, where have you seen Patrick's leadership most?
Oh, man, really off the field. Just to see how, and he's a young guy. So I feel like, when people think about that, they think about how, you have to be ultra focused. you know, at the end of the day, you know, he does his job and he does it great. But off the field, you know, he's a brother, he's a friend. You know, he's doing every little thing with you. You know, and it's fun just to see him so involved with guys, not just guys on the offenses, defensive guys. Like he's in the mix, and it's great to see a quarterback like that.
What's the best example of that? What's the best example of that? Like seeing him in the mix with everyone?
Just shooting the basketball around in the locker room. That's something like you don't, and he's really competing. Like he wants to win. So it's like, so just seeing him, and it's like, and we tell him like, yo, you the starting quarterback. You need to go sit down somewhere. Like, we got this. But you know, just seeing him actually involved, you don't get that a lot.
How's Patrick's jump shot?
He got a little hazy on him, but I don't know about the shot. He got to get hazy on him.
All right, guys. Thanks, Damien.
Thank you, David.
All right.